Welcome to you all. I am S. Ramesh, Assistant Professor of CSE Department, Erode Simon Engineering College, uh, Erode District. Okay, today we are going to see Python modules. Okay, see what is Python module? Python module is just a Python file. Okay, it contains the classes, functions, variables. Okay, next it provides us the flexibility to organize the code in a logical way. Okay, we will see an example program. Here calculation.py, it is a Python module. Okay, here inside this module there is a summation, one function is there, multiplication function is there, divide function is there. Okay, see, I created one calculation.py, one Python module, summation, multiplication, divide functions are there. Next I am going to create the another file, Python file. That is the Python file name is the main.py. Inside the main.py, I am going to import calculation. Okay, here, here, loading the module in our Python code. Okay, we can use the one program into another program. Okay, we can use the functionalities of one program, okay, from another program. Okay, there are two ways are there. First way is the import statement, second way is the from import statement. Okay, we are going to see the first way, import statement. Here it is used to import all the functionality of one module into another. Okay, it is going to import all the functionalities. Okay, we can import multiple modules with a single import statement. Okay, by using import to module 1, module 2 up to module n, we can import multiple modules. Okay, let's see one example program. Here main.py, here see, this is the calculation.py. Inside the calculation.py program there is three functions, summation, multiplication, divide. Next main.py, I am import the calculation. See, what is the meaning of the first line? Import calculation means I am going to import the calculation program in my main.py program. Okay, so I can access all the functionalities of the calculation.py. Okay, here a equal to integer of, okay, I am going to run the program. Okay, here enter the first number. It is asking enter the first number. I am giving 100. Next I am giving enter. Enter the second number. Again I am giving 100. Okay, so what is a value 100, b value also 100. Okay, next I am giving enter. Here sum equal to, okay, calculation dot summation of a comma b. Okay, see here what is calculation? This is the program calculation.py. Inside the calculation.py, I am going to call the summation function. Here see, control comes over here, summation. What is a b value? 100 comma 100. It is going to return 100 plus 100, 200. It is going to return 200 in this position. Okay, calculation dot summation of a comma b. Okay, it returned the 200. See in the output screen. Okay, see again I can call the two more functions also. Okay, first one summation, next one multiplication, third one division. Okay, here instead of summation I am putting the multiplication. Next I am going to putting the divide. I am calling the divide function also. So I am going to run the program. Here enter the first number, I am giving 100. Enter the second number, I am giving 50. What will happen? See, what is the sum? Sum is 150. Okay, what is multiplication? Multiplication is 5000. Division is 2.0. Okay, can you understand? What is the import statement? Okay, I can access all the functionalities of the calculation program. Okay, and then I can save it. Okay, let's see, the next method is the from import statement. Okay, what is the from import statement means? Okay, here import only the particular function. We can import only particular function. Where it is useful means if we know in advance, okay, what are the functions we are going to use in future, then only we can access from import statement. Okay. For example, see calculation.py is there, main2.py. Here, see that main2.py. I am using the from calculation import multiplication. I am going to use only multiplication function. Okay, not the summation and not the division. I am going to use only multiplication. So I am going to use the from calculation import multiplication. I am going to run the program. Here see, enter the first number, I am giving 100. Enter the second number, I am giving 200. So multiplication answer is the 20,000 is the answer. Yes, can you understand the difference? What is the difference between main.py and main2.py? In main.py, I am using the import statement. In the import statement, if I import calculation program, in this program means I can call any function, summation, multiplication, division. But in the main2.py, I am going to use the from import statement here from calculation import to multiplication. I'm going to use only multiplication function. Okay, not summation and division. Okay, so it is going to reduce the load of the program. Okay, reduce the load in our Python program. Okay, that is the from import statement. Okay, next, here in the from import statement also, okay, I can use the all the functionalities by using the star symbol here from import and from a module name import to star. Then I can access all the functionalities of the imported Python program. Next, renaming a module. Okay, see here we can rename the Python program as our flexibility. Okay, for example, import module name as specific name. Okay, let's see one example. Here, import calculation as CAL. See, instead of calculation, I am going to use the CAL. Okay, if I use the CAL means it is going to refer the calculation program. Okay, so CAL dot divide. So calculation program, I am going to call the divide function. I am passing the two parameter a comma b. Okay, so I am going to run the program. See, it is asking enter a. I am giving 200. Next, enter b. I am giving 100. See, it is going to calculate the a divided by b. See, what is the answer? 2.0 is the answer. Okay. Next, dir function. Okay, dir function returns the sorted list of names defined in the passed module. Okay, what are the sub modules, variables, and functions defined in this module? Okay, let's see one example program. Here I am using the import JSON. Okay, I am going to use the JSON program in my program. Here list equal to dir. What is the dir? It is the submodules, variables, and functions used in JSON. Okay, so see the output. I'm going to print the list. See the output. Okay, these are all the okay. These are all the submodules, variables, and functions inside the JSON. Next, reload function. Next, reload function. Here, a module is loaded once, regardless of the number of times it is imported into the Python source file. Okay, it is useful to re-execute the top level code. Okay. Next, scope of variables. There are two types of variables in Python, that is the local variable and global variable. If we are using a variable inside the function means it is called the local variable. Outside the function means it is called the global variable. Next, we are going to see the Python math module. Okay, it is useful to give the most famous mathematical functions. Okay, for example, trigonometric functions, representation functions, logarithmic functions. Okay, what is the value of pi? 3.14159265 like that. Next, Euler number also. Okay, these are constants. Next, main feature of the math module is it is going to reduce the complexity of the program and gives the result. Okay, see, let's see one example. Math dot log function. Okay, it returns the natural logarithmic of a given number. Let's see one example. See, the number is 2e minus 7. We are going to calculate the math dot log of math dot f abs of number, comma 10. I am going to run the program. Here, see the output. Next, math.log10 function. Okay, it returns base 10 logarithmic of the given number. See, I am going to calculate the base 10 log value. Okay, see 1.11. Next one, exp. Okay, it returns the floating point number after raising e to the given number. See, it returns the floating point number. The given number is this one, and then exponent number. Next, power function. See, it is going to return the power of the one number. For example, math power of 10 comma 2 means 10 squared. What is 10 squared? That is 100. Yes. Next to floor function, it returns the floor value of the x, and it returns the less than or equal value of x. See, I am going to pass inside the floor function 10.25. It returns the 10. Next is ceil function. Okay, it returns the greater than or equal value of x. Okay, see, I am passing 10.25. The output is 11. Okay, that is the seal value. Next FABS, it returns the absolute value of X. See the floor absolute value, see the output. Next factorial, see we have seen already the program for the factorial. Okay, it takes 10 5 lines of program, but if we are using the math module, see only one line is the program. See import math, I am going to use the math dot factorial of 7. See it returns the output 5040. Next mod f function. Okay, it returns the fractional and integer parts of the x. See, it returns both fractional and floating point value, integer value. What is the main use of the math module? It performs the complex task in single line of code. Next, Python random module. Okay, it gives the random number. Okay, between a particular number. For example, see random function, it generates a random float number between the 0.0 to 1.0. Next, rand int function means it returns a random integer between the specified integer. Next, choice function, it returns a randomly selected element from a non-empty sequence. Let's see one example. Here I am using the random.choice function. I am passing 50, 41, 84, 40, 31. Okay, I am going to run the program. The computer automatically generates select any one choice as the number, random number. Okay, see, first time I run the program, 50 is the choice. Next time I am going to run the program. See, 41 is the choice. Okay, next time 84, 40, 31. See, the order will be disorder. Any number will be the output 84. Next time 40. Okay. Next random dot shuffle function. Okay, it randomly reorders the elements in the list. See, I'm using the rand range function. Okay, here starting number is 100, ending number is 500, skip size is the 10. See, it automatically generates the some random number between 100 and 500. See, 350. First time it gives 350. Next time I'm running the program. This time 160. Okay. Each time it gives the different value. Next, seed function. It is used to apply on the particular random number with the seed argument. Okay. Here I am using the random function. It returns a floating point number between 0.0 to 1.0. See, first time I running the program, 0.69 is the answer. Next time I running the program, 0.58 is the answer. See. Next, Python packages. Okay. See, Python package means it provides the hierarchical directory structure. Okay. A package contains the sub-packages, modules, sub-modules. It is used to categorize the application level code efficiently. Okay, here we are going to use the one directory employees. Okay. If I need to change the directory into package means I need to include one file underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file. Then only it will becomes a directory into packages. Okay, let's see one example program. Let's see one example for the library management system. Here package name is the library management system. Here sub-packages are the librarian, student, admin. A package means it contains the underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py from program. Sub-packages also contains the same program. Next another programs also. Next Python file handling. Okay. See, so far we have shown the output in the console. Okay. Next, we are going to use the file concept. What is the use of files? We can store our output as a file, and after we executed the program, we can see that output also. Okay. And then if suppose in my program gives the large output, the output contains 2 to 3 pages means okay, our console could not show all the output. Okay, in that situations we can use the file concept. Okay, and in other languages it is very difficult task using the file handling, but in our Python it is very easier and shorter. Next we are going to see the file operation. Open a file, read or write operation. Next close the file. First step, open the file. We are going to use the open function that accepts the two arguments. First one is the file name, second one is the access mode. Okay, see the syntax. Next, here access mode is R. See, access mode is R means that is the read only mode. By default, if we did not give any access mode means by default it is considered as a read only mode, R mode. Okay, the file pointer exists at the beginning of the file. Next, RB means read only in binary format. Next, R plus means read and write both. Next, RB plus means read and write both in binary format. Next, W. See, W means write only. If the file is exist means it is going to overwrite the content of the file. There is no such file means it is going to create the file. Next, WB means write only in binary format. Next, W plus means write and read both. See, here R plus and W plus, R plus also read and write both, W plus also write and read both. What is the difference means here in W plus, okay, it will overwrite the previously written file. Okay, if there is one file means if the existing file means it is going to overwrite, but R plus does not overwrite the previously written file. Okay, next WB plus, that is a write and read both in binary format. Next A means append modes. Append means we are going to join the content at the existing file, at the end of the existing file. If there is no such file means it is going to create the file. Next next one AB means append mode in binary format. A plus means append and read both. Next AB plus means append and read both in binary format. Okay, let's see one example program. See, I am going to save this program. I'm going to save this program as a file operation. File operations. Here, see the program. File pointer equal to open of file.txt. Okay, is there any file.txt file is there? We are going to check. Here, file type is all files. All files. Is there any file.txt? There is no such file. Okay, file.txt. Here, this is the Python file. There is no such file. Okay, file.txt. I am going to open the file name file.txt in read mode. Okay, here if file pointer. What is file pointer? File pointer means file.txt. Okay, here if there is file pointer, if there is file.txt means okay, it is going to give the output. File is opened successfully. Okay, see I am running the program. See, it shows the error message. Okay, what is the error it is showing? Okay, file not found error because there is no file name file.txt. So it is showing the error. Suppose I am going to create the file here. I am going to create the file. This is my file.txt. Okay. See, I am going to save this file as a file.txt and save as type all files. Okay, because this is a text file. Okay, I saved this file. My file name is the file.txt. Okay, so next I am going to run the program, file operations program. Here file pointer, I am going to open the file.txt. Yes, this is the file.txt. There are two lines of program. Python is a expressive language. It is a interpreted language. It is an interpreted language. Okay, I am going to open that file in read mode. Next, if file pointer, if there is, it is going to check whether the file.txt is available or not. If it is available means it shows the output. File is opened successfully. I am going to run the program. See, file is opened successfully because there is a file.txt program. Okay. Next one, close function. Next, close function. What is the use of close function? Okay. See, once all the operations are done on the file, we must close it. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen? Is there any file externally? Okay, they can the file. Okay, any operation can may appear. Okay, so we need to avoid that situations. We need to close the file. Okay, so we are going to use the close function. Close function is used to close the file. Here in the same program, I am going to open the file and close the file. Here see, I opened the file. Next, if file pointer. Next, file dot close. If all the operations are done means we need to close the file. Otherwise, some externally, some anything changes may appear in the file. So we must close the file. So I'm running the program. Yes, it is closed. Next one. with statement. Okay, see the syntax for the with statement. What is the use of with statement means? Okay, it is guaranteed to close the file. Okay, regardless of how the nested block exists. Okay, in the with statement, is there any break, return or exception occurs? Okay, it automatically close the file. We don't need to write the close function also. Okay, it does not let the file to corrupt. Okay, see one example program. File.txt is the Python is an expressive language. It is an interpreted language. It is the file.txt. Next operation, file operations.py. I am going to copy the program. Here, file.txt Python is an expressive language. File operations.py. Here, with open, what is the meaning of with statement? We no need to close the file. It automatically close the file. Okay. So with the open of file.txt, I am going to open the file.txt in read mode as f. So f means file.txt. Next content equal to f.read function. What is the use of read function? It read all the contents inside the file.txt. So inside the file.txt, how many lines are there? Two lines are there. Python is an expressive language. It is an interpreted language. Okay. So both lines are stored into content now. Next, print of content. What is the output? That two line is the output. See the output screen. See, Python is an expressive language. It is an interpreted language. So that is the use of with statement. We no need to close the file. Next, writing the file. Here, there are two functions are there to write the file. Okay. First, W mode. It will overwrite the file if any file exists. Okay, if the file is exist means in the same name, it is going to overwrite the file. A means it will append the existing file. It will append the existing file. If no such file means it is going to create the file. Okay, let's see the example. Here see file pointer, open a file2.txt. See, already we are having only file.txt. There is no file2.txt. Okay, so the open function is going to create the file2.txt, and then it is going to open that file.txt in write mode. Next, file pointer dot write means I am going to write the content inside the file2.txt. Here I am using the triple quotes. It is used to mention the multi-line string. Okay, so Python is an expressive language. It is an interpreted language in the next line. Next line, it is a cross-platform language. Next line, it is the fastest growing programming language. That's all. Okay. See, I have written 4 lines of program in my file2.txt. Next, I am going to close the file. That's all. So initially there is no such file name file2.txt. So it is going to create the file file2.txt. So I am going to run the program. See, I run the program. Next I am going to open the file2.txt. Here we need to select the all files. All files, then only the file2.txt will display, because this is the text file. See, It is created with 4 lines of program. Okay, that is the write operation, write function. Next example. Next, append mode. Okay, we will see the example for the append mode. See, I'm going to open the file 2.txt. See, what is file 2.txt? Python is an expressive language. It is an interpreted language. It is a cross-platform language. It is the fastest growing programming language. It is the file 2.txt. Next, I am going to open the file 2.txt in append mode. What is append? I am going to join any set of lines inside the file 2.txt. So I'm going to use the write function. I'm going to write the content /n. /n means it goes to next line. Python has an easy syntax and user friendly interaction. Okay, that's all. See, I am going to append that line in my file 2.txt. Then I am going to close the file 2.txt. See, I am going to run the program. See, then I am going to open the file 2.txt. See what happened? Python has an easy syntax and user-friendly interactive. Okay, user-friendly interaction. See, it is appended. Okay, it is appended in the existing file 2.txt. Can you understand the difference between write mode and W mode, A mode, append mode? Next, inside the read function, we can pass the some number. Okay, that is the number of bytes to be read from the file, starting from the beginning of the file. Okay, that is the count. Okay, let's see one example. I want to read the first 10 characters in the file 2.txt. So initially I am going to open the file 2.txt. See, this is the file 2.txt in read mode. Next, I am going to read the 10. Read of 10 means I am going to read the first 10 characters from the file 2.txt and store this into content. Next, I am going to print type of content. Next, print content. What are the first 10 characters here? First one, P 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Python is one white space. That's all. Up to this is the first 10 characters. What is the type of the content? That is string. I'm going to print the content means Python is. Next, I'm going to close the file. Okay, see, I'm running the program. See, class str. Next, Python is. That is the output. Okay. Next, we are going to see another program. Read file through for loop. Okay. Here file 2.txt in read mode type the same program. Here, see, suppose I am using read function. Last program I used read function, inside I gave 10. But here I am not passing any number, only read function means it read the entire file and store the file into content. And then I am going to print the type of content to print the content. So what will happen? The entire file will be displayed. Okay, see, See in the output screen. See, Python is an expressive language, interpreted language, and it is a class platform language. It is the fastest growing programming language. It has the easy syntax and user-friendly interaction. See, entire file is displayed, okay, by using the read function. Suppose I am passing any number means it will shows up to the that particular number. Next, read file through for loop. Okay, we are going to use the for loop to read the file. Here, see file pointer. Open a file 2.txt in read mode for I in file pointer. Here I. What is the first time I value? First time I value is the Python is an expressive language. The first line, that is the I value. Next line, second time I value. Next line, third line. Okay, like that. I am going to run the program. See in the output screen. See, line by line it is displaying, okay, the entire file. Next, read lines of the file. Okay, see, read line. Read line. Read line function means it is a line means singular, so it reads the first line of the file. If suppose I am giving two times read line function means it gives the first two lines of the file. Okay, suppose I am using read lines function means it reads the entire file. Okay, see, for example, here see file pointer. I am going to open the file 2.txt in read mode. Next, file pointer read line. Read line means singular, so it is going to read the first line of the content and store it into content. Okay, first line. Python is an expressive language. It is going to store in the content. Next time, I'm going to file pointer dot read line. Second time means second line. What is second line? It is an interpreted language that is stored into content to one. Okay, I'm going to print content and content to one. What will happen? First two lines will be displaying. See, I'm running the program. See the output. See, it is showing two lines. First two lines. Next, read lines function. Read lines, it going to read all the lines of the file. Okay, let's see the example. Here I open the file 2.txt in read mode. Here I am using read lines function. So the entire file is stored into content. Then I am going to print the content. I am going to close the file. Okay, see, I am going to run the program. See, the output is in the list format. Okay, the first line, next slash n, next second line slash n, third line slash n, fourth line slash n, fifth line slash n. Okay, see, entire file is displayed. Next, create a new file. Okay, create a new file. There are three ways are there. Using the mode X means create a new file with the specified name. If there is already file is exist means it shows an error. Okay. Next, A means append mode. If there is a file already exist means it is going to join the content. Okay. Otherwise, it is going to create the new file. Next, W mode. If there is already file is exist means it is going to overwrite the content. Otherwise, it is going to create the file. Okay. Let's see the example one by one. Here I am going to open the file 2.txt in X mode. Okay, so if there is a file 2.txt, yes, file 2.txt is existed. So it is going to print file pointer. Next, if file pointer means file created successfully. See, I'm going to run the program. See, what will happen? The file name is already exist. File 2.txt is already existed. So if the file 2.txt is already existing, means it shows the error message when we are using the X mode. Suppose I am using file 3.txt. What will happen? It create the new file name as the file 3.txt. See the output. File created successfully. So I am going to open the file. Here file type is all files. I'm going to open file 3.txt. See, one empty file is created. Okay, can you understand the difference? X mode. Next one, file pointer position. Okay, here the tell function. Okay, the tell function is used to give the current position of the file pointer. Okay, that is the tell function. Let's see one example. Here I am going to open the file 2.txt. Okay, next the file pointer is at byte. File pointer dot tell function. Initially the file pointer is positioned in the first zeroth position. Okay, so next reading the content of the file. I'm going to read the content. Read function. See, read function means what will happen? It is going to read the entire file 2.txt. Okay, initially my file pointer is at the zeroth position. After the read function means what will happen? It comes to the end of the file. Okay, it is going to this position. Okay, so next after reading the file pointer is at, okay, file pointer dot tell function. It is going to tell what is the byte position. That's all. See, I am going to run the program. See, initially what will happen? The file pointer is at byte 0. After reading, it gives a 206. There are 206 characters are in the file 2.txt. Okay. Next, modifying file pointer position. Okay, we can modify the position also, because in the real world applications, we need to change the file pointer location. Okay, externally to we may need to read or write the content at various locations. Okay, for that we are going to use the seek function to modify the file pointer position externally. Okay, see the syntax. Let's see the one example program. Here I open the file 2.txt in read mode. Next, the file pointer is at initially which position the file pointer is there? Zeroth position. So tell function gives the 0 is the answer. Next is seek of 10 means I am going to change my file pointer location 0 to 10. Okay, so now my file pointer position is at 10. Next, I am going to find the file pointer location. Okay, by using the tell function. So what is the output? 10 is the answer. Okay, so initially 0. After seek function of 10, my file pointer is located at 10. See the output. Okay, next Python OS module. Okay, see, OS module is used to give the interaction with the operating system. Okay, it gives the interaction with the operating system and it gives two file processing operations. Number one, renaming. Number two, deletion. Okay, let's see the example. Rename. The syntax of the rename means okay, current name, comma new name. Okay, what is the rename? It is going to change the name of the file from existing name to new name. Okay, let's see one example. See, import OS file 2.txt into, I am changing it into file 9.txt. Okay, I am going to rename file 2.txt into file 9.txt. Okay, I am going to run the program. See, yes, it is successfully run it. Okay, next I am going to open the file 2.txt. Okay, I renamed file 2.txt into file 9.txt. So I am going to open the file 2.txt. Here all files. There is no such file 2.txt, because I changed the name into file 9.txt. So I changed the file name successfully. Next one, removing the file. So we can remove the file entirely, okay, by using the remove function. Let's see one example. See, there is a file 3.txt is existing. Okay, otherwise file.txt is existing. Okay, so I am going to remove the file name file.txt. File.txt. See, file.txt is existing file. Okay, next I am going to remove that file. So run the program. See, it is successfully run it. I am going to open file.txt. See, there is no such file name, file.txt. Only file 3.txt, file 9.txt is existing. File.txt is deleted. Okay. Yes, students, can understand the class today? Yes. Next class we are going to see we will see Python exception handling. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you all.